Yes, that's what culture is. It's flat out. I mean, if you stop and think about it logically, that's what it would have to be. Culture consists of all of the things that a person does. Whatever, if I look back on all of the things I've done in my entire existence, that, when you put it all together and draw a line under it, just like you do in mathematics, and add it all up, that is my culture. Otherwise, what would be my culture? Put it in the form of a question. If my culture is not that, what is it? And some people will say, well, culture is more than that. Well, more than that, like what? See, that calls for another question. Remember, all problems are solved by questions and answers, but it has to be enough questions. How many questions are enough? All the questions that are necessary to get clarification and truth. Yes, but the strongest culture on this planet, the most powerful culture on this planet, according to all of the evidence, not according to Neely Fuller, according to the evidence, is the culture of white supremacy, which means when you put everything together that the white supremacists do, that's the white people who believe in white supremacy, when you add up everything that they do at beginning and end of each day, it makes them, for some mysterious reason, more powerful than the non-white people of the planet. They're the most powerful people on the planet. No matter what it is you see them doing, it's adding to their strength. Otherwise, their strength would dissipate. That's just the mathematics of it. It's not a personal thing. It's just the way it works. Why are they the most powerful people on the planet? It's because everything that they do makes them powerful. And everything that non-white people do, particularly people classified as black on this planet, makes them powerless. When you add up everything that they do, it makes us powerless. That's why we are the most powerless people. We're the greatest beggars on the planet. We are the people who are asking people for things. We're not producing anything, even though we like to brag about how black we are and how we're doing this and how great our ancestors were and all like that. That's a bunch of nonsense. If you're talking about really making progress, we need to examine our culture, everything that we do, and examine it for one thing. Is it constructive or non-constructive? We don't need to look for anything else. You're being degenderized. That's the white supremacist culture.
Okay.
I mean, that's what they are doing to the non-white people. See, what a lot of things that black people do that they call black culture is really just a reaction to white culture, which is white supremacists. It's making the white supremacists stronger.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, black people standing around dealing drugs all day, that's making the white supremacists stronger. Those people coming across the border right now that everybody seems to be upset about, they are running away from people who are killing each other. These are dark-skinned people. Killing each other about what? About drugs, about gangs. This is non-constructive activity. Everybody will run away from people who do nothing but that.
That's right.
Those people will be running away from each other, the people who are doing it, in the final analysis, because nobody's producing anything. At a certain point, when everybody's gone and nobody's working, you just can't run around killing everybody all day and think that you can have a strong culture and nobody's working, nobody's producing anything, nobody's digging the crops out of the ground, nobody's making the trains run on time. Why? Because they're just running around bang, 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 like a lot of black people do on the south side of Chicago and in Brazil and other places.
Yes.
And then not only that, writing songs bragging about that being their culture.